Why does he keep on repeating his song, telling us how he done changed right from wrong? Cause if you really want to hear our views, he hasn't done nothing. Yeah. It's not too cool to be critical, but he brought this upon himself. Mm-hmm. We would not care to wake up to the nightmare that's becoming real life. People, I cannot believe. Somebody told me I was supposed to sing a little longer so people get on here. I cannot believe this fool. I mean, I don't even know what our role is. Are we supposed to be respectful at all to a president like that? Should we just come on here and call him a racist pig? Because that's what he is. Now, just like when he remembered the birther movement, now he's saying that Kamala Harris needs to show her papers. What white person of all the people in government has Donald Trump demanded to see their papers? Only Barack Obama. That's how he began his, that's how he began his run, right? It wasn't coming off that, getting his fat ass off the escalator, attacking Mexican people. He started with birtherism, demanding Barack Obama's papers like he's some kind of refugee, like he's got to bow down and show him his papers to prove to him, Donald Trump, that he's an American. Donald Trump, isn't your family from Germany? Do we got to go over German history? Isn't your wife from other countries? Anyway, so now he's going to try this birtherism. Here, this country is under, we on virtual lockdown. Of course, we can't make up our mind if he should be on lockdown or not because of him. This dude is going to divert our attention with this bullshit tactics of his that work back. When did he get elected? Stop, boy. When did he get elected? Back in 2016. He gonna try the same shit. So now he's just appealing to racists. That's his only audience. It pains me because I like to think that this country is better than that. I like to think that people are decent and good. It pains me. It depresses me to think that people actually are that racist, that they would go along with somebody who has shown himself to be incompetent over and over and over again on almost every subject. The only people who have walked away with a smile on their face are the rich ass people who are worth billions of dollars. Hi, darlings. Oh, that dude makes you so mad. It just makes you so fucking mad that people will allow this to happen here. We ain't no better off than they were in 1930s, 1920s, 1800s. People who follow him, let's face it, he runs on racism. Every subject that comes up on any kind of thing, of anything about race, he is always on the opposing team. He has never said a goddamn thing for no black people. All he does is go up there and say, "Oh, I've done more for black people. Anybody in the United States." He thinks we're so stupid. He looks as still stepping fetching. That's the way he sees us. He believes that he can do just like the Christian right. He can treat us the same way. I can just say anything. These people are so stupid that they'll just believe it. What have you got to lose? Our minds? Hi, people. I'm sorry for getting agitated. It's hot today. Oh, hello. If you really want to hear our views, you haven't done nothing. Yeah. He's always claiming somebody else's work. Just like he's sending them people in school to take his SATs. It's always got to be somebody else's work. He takes credit for it. It doesn't mean anything to him. Completely immoral. But I can't believe he would attack that woman. One day later, he starts in with all this racist shit. One fucking day. Where's she from, Trump? She's from Southeast Asia. Like his blood is so pure. Like he's a Native American or something. Aren't your people from somewhere else too, Trump? Aren't we basically all from somewhere else? Fucking idiot. People be distracted. Y'all see the audiences that show up at his rallies. Y'all see all them damn big people. Those are the ones that say, I put that on my skin because it's all about the skin. Because they ain't did nothing else, so it's just about the skin. Dumbass motherfuckers. This is going to be a nasty race. We see that already. I still believe that people are basically good. I still believe in this country that put Barack Obama in office, who made a decision based on his character, put him in office. I continue to believe that, but he makes it hard. And then he don't even have respect for the ones that follow him, because probably a good percentage of those people who showed up in Tulsa, they came down with coronavirus. Herman Cain died. We know about him because he was a candidate for presidency, but we don't know all them other people. All the ones showing up for him with no mask on, having parties, doing all this shit, all the ones he's supposed to be for, he is willing to kill their ass for his means, to suit his purposes. Ursula Donette Webster, hi. Praline Chocolates. I'm just calling out names at random people, the ones I can pronounce. How are you guys? Boy, this thing is going to be, it's about to get ugly and nasty again. So there's been no progress really in this country in the last 4 years. None at all. Whatever progress we were making, it's like it all got shut down when Trump came into office. He's trying to make it back again. He's trying to get it back to the 1950s because he really believes Ozzie and Harriet was real. Pig. That is a pig. I don't know what the proper decorum is, but that is a racist pig. He doesn't even give a damn enough about this country to realize, okay, this place needs a real president. It's time for me to stop playing just for my own ego. Why don't I just step down, get the hell out of the way, and let these people try to put this country back together again? It ain't ever going to be like it was, Trump. Not ever. We're already here, honey. Okay, Prelane. Miss Harris jailed over 1,900 men for smoking pot when she herself smoked pot. Okay, here's what we got to come to. Smoking pot was against the law. If you are the prosecutor, you are the United States prosecutor, because the woman said she smoked pot at some point in life, anybody who's telling the truth, everybody in this goddamn country has smoking pot. Everybody has. It was still against the law. Guess what? She is for the changing of the law, and we no longer have smoking pot is no longer illegal in California. So she couldn't prosecute him. She is in charge of prosecuting. She is upholding the law, honey. The law. Now, how did this woman, if she is the prosecutor for San Francisco, I don't know how she has time to go in there and dealing with pot cases. Y'all going to try to make it hard on this woman? Okay. You got all these let me watch my language. You got all these people, all these Republican people who are already going to make her life a living hell. We need to get on board with this woman, just like we did with Obama. Walking around like diamond and silk is not going to help this woman to become the first African-American and Asian vice president. One step for the presidency. Right? Joe Biden is in his 70s. If something came along, this will be the president of the United States. It makes a difference. And she's a competent woman. So we can pick her apart. As far as I'm concerned, if the argument is going to be her putting people in jail, that is not a credible argument to me, because that was her job. She was hired to do that. She was elected to do that. And if she didn't do that properly, they would have voted her ass out. No, instead, they made her the senator. And I think we, as people, not just people, see, we think only of ourselves, right? We black, we vote for everybody black, right? But basically, black people vote Democratic anyway, right? We understand that. But for all people of color, we're all up against the same demon, honey. The demon is racism. So even if she was full-blooded Asian or the Southeast Asian, whatever, I would still say that is a person of color and we need to support her. Unless she does something stupid. And if she went up there and started acting like Sarah Palin, then I would say, oh no, that's a bad choice. That is dangerous to put somebody like that number 2 in the Congress, right? What I love about this candidate is she is a prosecutor. She is going to light his ass on fire. And I love it. I don't think she's going to be intimidated by all of his racist attacks. He needs to be trying to figure out what we're going to do about this, these evictions that are coming up. What we're going to do about this people who ain't got no damn money to pay their bills. What we're going to do about this damn coronavirus. What we're going to do about the mask, the gloves. These are the things he needs to be worried about. And yet he's going to come out and pull out of the sky some goddamn attack on Kamala Harris and the post office. He said out of his own mouth today, I couldn't believe it. Girl, you got to be a certain amount of stupid to say it out your own mouth. The post office, if we can stop the post office, that is our only chance of winning. In other words, he knows he's going to lose. So he's telling you to your face, my only interest in the post office and putting that other fool in charge of the post office. And they've already started to take machines out, people. If you're paying attention. This thing's been in business 200 years. He's saying, my only interest in stopping the post office is to stifle the vote. That's it. That's all it is. And then he has the nerve, the audacity to show up for states like Florida, where he said, oh, the mail-in vote will be fine. Oh, it'll be fine there. They've got a good Republican governor. How can you say shit like that out loud? He has to believe that the racists are still able to overpower this government. All these are dog whistles to them, honey, not to us. He could give a fuck about us. For him, black people are like Kanye West. That's his black people. Diamond and silk. Look at my African American over there. Stand up, my African American. That's how he sees you, people. So what's the purpose? Because we got all these talking heads talking about him. Why do we got to be talking about it? Because it's us, honey. We all need to be talking about him. And people need to get mad as fuck. You're going to let somebody like that run the government and right in your face, he's going to tell you that now he's going to start a racist attack against this other woman? What difference does it make where she came from? Didn't he come from somewhere? Where's the wife's papers? There are sometimes people, I have heard black people say certain things that I have not liked, right? But if they are trying, they are active, they're being activists for us, for our causes. Even if I don't agree with them, I will shut my goddamn mouth in support of the end result. Right? We got to get on one accord. They'll tell you, oh, the black people, they all monolithic. We all dummies. Y'all just voting because they're Democrats, whatever. Yes, and it works, Trump. We can get your ass out of there if we stick together. Ain't nothing wrong being a Democrat, honey. Look at a picture of the Democrats and a picture of the Republicans. That tells you the whole damn story right there. She gonna tear his ass up because that's her job. She's a prosecutor. She knows how to ask the right questions. Even in the one day she's been in there, she's already asking the right questions. She's making it clear who this man is, what he's done. She can make it clear, honey, so everybody can understand it. That's the job of a prosecutor. They got to make it clear so all the people in the damn jury, so they all come to the same conclusion. There's an art to that. She's a public speaker. She knows how to get right to the point. I love it. Trump is an idiot, a carnival barker. He's just somebody playing president. And you'll see he's got his reasons. When they start investigating his ass, when he leave out the White House, we're going to see just how many tentacles he had in that White House. How he was profiting from it. Oh, I don't want the salary. You can keep the girl. One of the first things he did was cut his taxes in half. That was a whole lot more than $400,000. Go and talk to some of them people he swindled. All them people he swindled, went through his school and all that kind of shit. He ain't even got a decent to give them back that little few $2,000. Not a decent person. Of course, he's an immigrant. Hell, everybody's an immigrant, and he's an immigrant from. Who else did the Germans produce? I'm just saying. It's amazing. I mean, how many books have been written already about this dude? 20 books. So this is an amazing thing that this dude just to get in there and just lie 3,000 times. You would think, how can a person lie publicly 3,000 times in 3 years, 1,000 times a year? And I'm sure the numbers are much higher than that. How can that person be the president of something? Aren't we always down the throat of a president that lies 5 times or lies 6 times? Over 3,000 before Corona even started. God knows how long then. I mean, he's so blatant with it. Now he's even telling you, I'm going to stop the United States mail. I'm going to hold them up. I'm going to not give them the money they need to process. Trump, when you say that the post office needs, what was it, $3.5 billion? It's a lot of big, huge number for us, but it covers the whole country, right? It ain't nothing compared to all these trillions. $1 trillion is $1,000 billion. I mean, can we even think that? Anyway, whatever. He's telling you, I'm going to withhold the money because they can't process the votes if I withhold the money. So he's telling you right there, I'm going to suppress the vote. And he's so stupid that he don't know that he's just incriminated himself. Kamala's going to tear that ass up. I can't wait. So I think she was a wonderful choice, not only because of her ethnicity, but also because of her particular skill set. Okay, here we go. Okay, Kamala is from Central America. I thought she was from down the street from here. Isn't she from Sacramento or somewhere? She's from California, right? She was born here. Now, okay, Critical Truth. Are you going to be one of them ones? Yeah, my nerves are too bad be dealing with y'all, honey. If y'all want to go over here, y'all want to tear down Kamala Harris, and y'all want to talk about what Trump has done and all that bullshit, take that bullshit somewhere else. I have no interest in hearing it. It's all bullshit. You done proved it to you over and over and over and over and over again that it's all bullshit. Girl, I wouldn't show them my asshole. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Wendy Grammy Extreme. Wendy Grammy Extreme says, hope she refuses to show them. Of course. Are any of the white people showing their papers? Aren't they from somewhere else? Aren't they all migrants too? Aren't they just a couple of generations? Don't be distracted by his bullshit, people. He knows that people like me are going to get upset when he comes up and do shit like that. So that is a perfect distraction for him. So he can stop making answers about what the fuck are you going to do about the school system? Are we all going to get on the same page or not? Are you going to release the numbers of all the people who went to your rallies? Are you ever going to release the actual number of people who contacted coronavirus there? We ain't heard nothing about Herman Cain. That's it. What is being suppressed there in these good Republican governors? All the Republican governors, those are the ones that we have all this they got the highest numbers in the country. It's crazy. And these are the ones you say you care about. See, Trump lost interest in this thing when he heard it was mostly black people was dying. All of a sudden, he just started backing off. And inviting all his lovely little white people to come join us. You don't have to wear a mask. Look, Mr. Trump. Look, Mr. Trump. I'm not wearing a mask. Throw it in the trash. He actually believes in mind control. This is a cult leader. If he cared about the United States of America, he would step down. He is completely and totally incompetent. No interest in politics until he ran. Never even been a mayor. Never even been the school student president. Well, of course, he wasn't just a horrible student, so couldn't be the student president. He never did nothing for nobody. All of a sudden, now he's interested in politics. Oh, I'm an expert in finance. Really? What have you done positive here, Trump, besides cut taxes for rich people? Well, you said they were going to start building their factories back here. You said it's going to be okay. They're going to stop going to China and getting their garments made for $3 an hour, paying them people $3 and $4 an hour. Oh, they're going to come back here and they're going to pay them a decent wage. Or they're going to get it $15 an hour. Okay, so they're going to pay 3 times more back here, right? So when does that kick in, Trump? You ain't brought shit back here. He'll come up one place. Oh, look, they came back. Idiot. And he's talking about giving the dead rich people another tax cut. Can you believe the nerve of this dude? I mean, he doesn't feel. He doesn't feel like we do. He is not even aware of what 160,000 lives means to people. That there are 160,000 families here in this country. Not just one person. Not just one person. When one person dies, you can destroy a whole family. They're all affected by it. The whole damn family. So now maybe you got 1 million people affected by your dumbass decisions. He destroyed farmers. He bragged about that he saved the farmers. He doesn't mind lying about anything. And I don't think I really don't believe when he says, I've done more for this country, for black people in this country than any other president in the history, with the possibility of Abraham Lincoln. So he's saying it wasn't even necessarily a good idea to free jazz. He's saying, how can he say that with confidence, knowing that he's done nothing for black people? He's been on the other side of every single argument. Every argument for black people. He's never come up and spoke for us, even though we're Americans as well. Never said shit for no damn for Latin people. Never did a goddamn thing for anybody other than white base. That's it. He shouldn't even have no damn time to be sitting there bullshitting with us about no damn birth certificates. You know he's gonna lose. The woman's born right down the damn street. Idiot. That's okay. She gonna get him though. You got the right one, baby. This is gonna be interesting to watch. I wish he had more time to tear that ass up. She's someone who actually got an education. It ain't like him, honey. He went and bought one. It'd be so easy, just like we get here in California. Just get the damn thing. Even if you don't vote the whole ticket, you just put president and vice president, seal it up and put it in the mailbox. That goddamn easy. Oh no. Trump wants to make it as hard as he possibly can. Well, why have we been able to do it here in several other states for years? No problem. There's never been a scandal since I've been here. I've been here 23 years. I've never heard of no scandal. They talking about they might have caught 2 people in a state in a whole damn year. Fuck that. Fucking monster. No, Trump ain't did no damn lot. Oh, fuck no. He ain't did no lot for nobody, honey. Billionaires. And he's trying to get another tax cut for them in before he leaves office, just in case he don't make it. Yeah, I don't want to hear that shit from black people. I really don't. And you want to talk about Kamala and all or whatever she did wrong. She did a whole lot of shit right to get to where she is. That's what that asshole's going to be doing. Sowing discord. Get them fighting against each other. I'll just come in there like the great white hope and save them. I'm going to save you. What have you got to lose? That's what he said. This was his word. Remember when he was campaigning and he would go and campaign on the issue of race to all white people. Y'all forgot that already? There wouldn't be no black people. Only the ones he hired and brought in, like Diamond and Silk, would be there. And yet he's talking about race relations. How you gonna talk about race relations? Don't include no black people. Only black people that dude knows is the guy, whoever shines the shoes down in Trump Tower, and whoever does the goddamn maintenance work. He loves them. So they're in their place. He's very challenged by anybody who got a brain, who can challenge him. There's no way in hell you can compare the intelligence of Obama with Trump. There's no way. There is no battle. I would love to see them on the debate stage. And I think Kamala Harris is going to be just as good. Unfortunately, I think that the vice president only gets, is it one? How many debates did the vice president get? Pence, the robot, the moral man. I believe in the Bible. Sell out. All his strong held beliefs, he surrendered all that shit when Trump cracked that whip. Whackata. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Mr. Trump. Yes, sir. Oh, your intelligence. He did that shit again today. Had them all lined up talking about how wonderful he is. Oh, Bob, would you like to say something? Oh, Harry, would you like to say? They all got to come take turns kissing his ass on national television. Pitiful. You supposed to be a billionaire. Why you need all the ass kissing? You're the president of the United States. Why you need ass kissers, honey? Kanye was made, girl. Kanye West has been used like a fool. That's the way he sees us, though. He ain't never took black people seriously. Never. All the ones that you see there being Trump supporters, the black ones he puts up front. Look at Herman Cain. He done lost his goddamn life sitting up here cheesing. 70-something years old, sitting in the crowd, all this damn coronavirus around here with no mask on, and nobody around you got a mask on. You a Trumpian. Has Trump even mentioned your name? Whatever that shit what are they talking about today? I don't even know. Jared Kushner. Well, he got a sweet voice, don't he? Sweet. He was supposed to go and cause a world peace, right? Wasn't he in charge of world peace and drug addiction in America? Now I want Subway. Who wants Subway? Y'all got food going on? I had a horrible day. I had to go get a blood test, but usually the train comes right in front of my door and takes me right to the hospital, right? Train comes right at the door of the hospital. Now we don't have any subways here. It's all buses. So they took me all the way around the city to go to the damn appointment right down the street. And then I got to go and get an MRI tomorrow. Make sure I ain't dying of cancer. Lousy day. Kanye is a person with serious mental illness. He's a pawn. I don't know how he gonna come and take the black vote. Just for him to think that Kanye could affect the black vote, it shows his disrespect for us as a people. Kanye, oh Jesus Christ. Whatever. He did the same thing in the last election, 16. Remember he paraded those black preachers in there and had that one, and they found out that, what was the one name? Who knows that the guy, that the light-skinned black preacher that paraded them into the White House last election? I forget his name. When they start digging into that dude, they only had to dig for a couple of days. Find out he ain't paying his bills. He's swindling the church and everything else, child. He ain't not looking for nobody that's going to go and actually speak for black people. He wants minstrel people on there. That's how he sees us. Look at that black man. Hey, African American, wave your hand. Look at him. Look at him. Are you cute? Hey, Brown Park Productions. It ain't that bad, Lauren. I know how to click off. I just know how I can just see how dirty this fight is going to be. I mean, I would think that you know, we always saw the comedies of politics. They always have the comedy shows, and they show you all these crooked politicians, all that. And we all saw House of Cards, and you know how people will swindle and all that. But I would think that the position of a president, though, should be a place of honor. You should have to have some respect for a president of the United States, supposed to be our leader all over the world. How can you respect a person like that? He's going to holler about what he did. We're in a pandemic right now, Trump. Other countries have figured out how to decrease their numbers dramatically. We're the only ones can't seem to get it together because of you. Because you got all these fools following your ass, and you come out here and giving this goddamn cult shit. Oh, we're one. It doesn't look dignified. Being stupid and saying stupid things is not dignified either, Trump. Trying the same thing on the first black woman to run for vice president as you did in 2016 for the first black president, it doesn't seem like it makes sense, does it? That you will be that obvious. It seemed like you would bury your prejudice, but no, you're up front with it because we know who you're appealing to. Daryl Scott. Thank you, Lynn Morgan. Pastor Daryl Scott. He went there tap dancing all over the damn floor. Some fucking Stephen Fetch, he was an embarrassment. And they get back, he don't, Trump done promised him all this shit because he feel like he's stupid. He ain't gonna be able to figure it out. Ain't gave him a goddamn thing. He ain't even paid rent on his mansion. I hope they don't bring those fools out here again. You black preacher, keep your ass out the White House. Tap dancers. Disgusting. Disgusting people. Disgusting Republicans. All they want to do is try to feel like they have made it. I am no longer black. They're white Democrats. You can be whatever you call yourself. You can be an Oreo and still be a Democrat. I'm special. I'm the first one in my neighborhood. Oh, they don't got too many of them over there. Oh, hi, nurse mama. Also, someone I think is a good person or a friend. Hope Kamala fires people up. Yeah, I'm praying she does well, nurse mama. It's gonna be nasty. Oh, you're talking about America first. It seems to me that if you really, really cared about America, honey, you would not be sitting up there playing in our face just for your ego. So everybody goes, "Oh, look at Trump! Look at the crowd! Look at the crowds!" That shows you how delusional his ass is. We sit up here looking at the clouds in the split screen. We're seeing packed Obama inauguration, and then we're seeing this sparse ass thing what he was in, and he sees this is the biggest number, even though it's not even a third of the size of the big number. And he sends some idiots out there to confirm it. They look like idiots, and so does he. But he has no sense of reality at all. He doesn't give a fuck about reality. He never has. It's never been about fair play with Trump. I bet you couldn't find a handful of people around this country that Trump has ever done anything for, right? He's been given billions and billions of dollars to fuck up all his life. He ain't did nothing good for nobody unless it benefited him. I'm sure you will get mostly horror stories. People done put hardwood floors on his floors and didn't get paid. Got to take him to court 3 and 4 years to get paid for putting their materials, their subcontractors, they had to pay everybody. So he's ruined a lot of people. I don't know why they think somebody obsessed with money would be a great president any damn way. They already told you who their God was. And he gonna tell Joe, oh, so now Biden is the devil. He hates God. See, Idiot, stupid ass people will listen to that. They will say, "Oh, Joe Biden hates God. Oh, look at you see Trump. Trump went in front of the building, clear all those porch monkeys out of the way, and said, oh. Idiot." Sociopath. That's right, Terrell. I am in remission. Lauren Maxwell. I had liver cancer. What was that? 3 years ago. How are you, Jimmy Dog? Squeeny Dog. Squeeny Dog. I got him as soon as I got out. I got out of the hospital. It's a video up here somewhere. And they were able to find this liver cancer right away, right? So they took it out. I didn't have no chemo and no radiation because they found it when it just started, right? And then when I got out of there, I had to come back first I think it was every 3 months and get a CT scan to make sure there was not still growing there, right? Then it went to every 6 months. And now it is a year. I got to go once a year just to make sure that my liver is still healthy, right? But right when coronavirus started, what was that? I think it was even in February. I was supposed to get the damn thing. And then they stopped doing the kind of surgery. So it got shut down. But I was due for it right then. So now I put it off for 6 months. So now I got to do it again. I ain't worried. God got me, honey. God has got me. Whenever he says time to go, I'll be ready to go. But yeah, anytime you have cancer, they're going to keep checking on you, honey. Thank you, Anthony. Epic crowds, hey. Yeah, right. And I work on the hill. The crowd did not get off the hill ground. Epic lie. We saw it right there in living color. He still denies it. You ask him about it right now, he'll say that his crowd was 3 times the size of Obama's. He says all fake news. Every time he goes to talk, he always identifies fake news. See, Trump, can we get an intelligent answer from you on any subject? It's always got to be these catchphrases, fake news. Oh, you never went through college. That's what he talks to all of the reporters there. Everybody's fake news except for him, except for he's the only one that we've caught lying. What reporter would be on his job if he had lied 3,000 times in public? None. There's not one. There's not one who would make it through if they lied 100 times and were caught. Now, if they lied 50 times and were caught. If you have video footage of any reporter reporting fake news and was proven to be fake news, how long would they make? Would they make it 10 mistakes maybe? Maybe 10 mistakes in a whole career. Maybe they could slide through if they could hide them. Maybe, because people make typos, people mess things up. This dude has got 3,800 before the corona even started. And he lies every day now. Lying is just acceptable. I don't see how you people can teach your kids under a president like that. You're telling him that it's okay to be this way. It's okay to lie, Junior. It's okay to teach your way into school, Junior. It's okay you never did a day's homework, Junior. It's okay to lie and steal and cheat. That's the message. And you could be like Trump, except for Trump is not nearly as rich as he says he is he? Still no damn taxes. He swore, oh, as soon as this audit's over, I'm going to show you my taxes. Oh, as soon as this is over, I'm going to show you my taxes. Oh, I want to show them. I want to show them so badly, but they won't let me. I got to wait until Trump is 3.5 years. You don't feel any responsibility for following up your promise that you were going to show us your taxes, your tax returns? The truth means nothing to him. Nothing. Right. Yeah, vote. I mean, vote. I was just saying that even if you feel like you can't be bothered, still vote for the president, vice president. It's all of the same, doc. They'll still count that vote. But yes, we have to try to have, I mean, if you don't have any real power, you have to have it the way Obama had it when he went in, where he had the House and the Senate at the same time. This fool had it that way. They lost the Congress. I hope they're still investigating Russia, to tell you the truth. Because we didn't have no conclusion that you sent that fool Barr out there to tell us all that. I don't want to relitigate that whole thing. Remember Barr brought his big ass out there looking like Fred Flintstone? Barr came out there before the first, what was that report? It was the Russia investigation, and gave his whole lie about what was in it. So even though we were looking right at it, we didn't know what was in it still, because he sent a whole team out there to lie right in our faces. That shows you how little respect Trump has for other human beings. He feels like they're all so stupid they won't actually read the lines. They're going to go by what my boy says, the Attorney General. That was all a lie. He's been investigated since the day he walked into office. It's the first damn week. Came in, firing the FBI. We even saw him live online. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk. You were going to talk? That man didn't acquiesce to his plan and swear allegiance to him, and the man was fired over the phone. A damn shame. Or was it Twitter? They should have took that Twitter. This dude has run his whole presidency, same little 20 characters. How can you run a whole presidency on Twitter? Oh, now, you can see me now. You can see me. Yeah, it's 2 months before the election. How long is it going to take you, Trump, to say something as stupid as you did? I hope my voice is not cracking. I was listening to this thing the other day, and my voice was just cracking and cracking and cracking. If my voice is cracking, people, let me know. I got this microphone. On fire tonight. Lord is coming. I mean, Sanchez, the woman ain't been, she hadn't even been running for one day, and he coming over and he want to see her papers. Why don't the black people got to show you their papers, Trump? Is it because of your hatred of all minorities and all immigrants? Is that what it is? You act like if somebody can't, families from somewhere else, they can't be the president. Aren't you from somewhere else, Trump? Aren't you German? But the black ones, they got to show their papers. Like we in a goddamn concentration camp or something. And those people, those Midwestern people with the big white suspenders and all, they love all that shit. And people, please don't think that I'm a prejudiced person, because I'm not. I'm not. But I just feel like this man is a hardened racist. And I believe he runs on his racism. And I think it's wrong. That's it. So, no, I don't hate white people. I ain't got no problem with Chinese people, Asian people, no people. And that's up celebrate where anytime you can break the ceiling in the White House where every single person doesn't have to be white. You notice how that changed back when Obama left? All the black faces left too. At least Bush made the effort. He ain't got no respect for no damn black women. He's always talking down to him like anytime. So if Putin comes up and spills his bullshit, then he is a strong man. He said it real strong. I don't see why it could be true. He said it strong. Let a black woman say the exact same words Putin say. Oh, they're nasty. She's nasty, disrespectful. Might gotta be kissing your funky ass. You ain't giving nobody no check. A person who's had a lot of the yes people around him. Everybody with dark skin around him, they all work for him. Yeah, he likes women, big busted women. Remember when he ran, how he was talking about that? What was that other senator was running? Talking about how she looks, make fun of her face and all this kind of stuff. Calling people pigs, cows. No respect for nobody and nothing. He's a disgrace. Honey, his vocabulary, I think I got just as much vocabulary as Trump. Everything is big, wonderful, fabulous, oh, strong. It's like he knows about 100 words. Do you know people know that an intelligent dog can learn 100 words? It's the truth. I know this one here. He's got to know at least 20 words. Bone. Y'all didn't see him. You want Bone? Look at that face. You want Bone? Bone. You see the tail? I don't like to tease him because I want him to understand what every time I say bone that he actually gets something out of the deal. But I ran out of bones. Mm-hmm. Okay. Look at my African American. Ain't he cute? He had nappy hair I got on his head. He's the type, probably when he was a kid, he wanted to go and can I touch your hair? Can I touch your hair? It's good luck, you know. Grown bullies came from being. Do anybody think that Donald Trump wasn't a kind of person in school to be a bully? His father still had all that money, even when he didn't have none. His father still had it, so it made he'd be a rich kid. So, are you doubting that Donald Trump was a bully in school? I wish more of those people would come forward. They're all writing books, you know. Probably when he leaves office, more of them will write books. I think it's about 20 books written about this dude. Ain't none of them flattering. I know he said, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. That's how he learns words. See, if every time you say that word, B-O-N-E, if every time you go to a refrigerator and it produces that, then he learns that word. But if you play with him and say that word, then the word won't mean anything, right? So he knows a few. Shut up, chicken. Daddy, stop playing with me, Daddy. Stop playing with me. Be quiet, baby. See, now y'all done made me to say the word the C-H-I-C-K-E-N. See, expect there to be an outcome from that. What is Miss Lauren saying now? Oh my goodness. Lauren, are you in a bad mood? You already come after Kamala Harris. Pup going off. I say, I shouldn't have been teasing like that. I'm sorry, baby. Don't tease, Daddy. Trump 2020. Malanto King, Justin 404. Trump's 2020 campaign will be just reading comments by Black folks towards Miss Harris. Black folks are giving ammo. Trump, Black don't even like her. Oh, I hope it ain't gonna be like that, honey. I hope not. Malanto King, Justin 404. Yeah, I should have read his niece's book, but I don't read it. I don't do a lot of reading books. And I don't feel like having him have all that much space in my head. So I want to take on a 2-week project. No, I don't want to be thinking about that fool. But every day is going to be something new, stupid. You know, remember how he got in? He would come on TV and say something stupid every day. people would talk about him for the next 3 days. Then after 3 days, he'd come on and say something else stupid. And then people come on and they watch him for 3 days. So the whole conversation was Donald Trump all of a sudden. So CNN, MSNBC, ABC, CBS, they all contributed to him being president. They weren't trying to be. They were trying to just show both sides, I guess. But they gave a lot of free publicity to Trump. Right? So he's going to come up with something stupid every single day. Somebody get at, and he does not mind throwing out racial bullets. He likes that for some reason. He enjoys that. That's why he wanted to have those rallies. When he has those rallies, they all cheer. Ah! Every racial statement he made, everything against anything, any black cause, against any flag, against any statue, against any kneeling at football games, anything to do with race. He was always on their side, and they always cheered. And he would encourage them to take him out and kick his ass. Back in the old day, what he wanted to say was take him out and hang him. You guys got to remember the last election. He was filthy. He always calling women filthy. He was filthy. Nasty man. Doesn't mind wasting the country's time. All of this damn time. He done cause trouble between every country on the damn planet. We don't got no relationship with nobody. You notice how it is? They don't talk about us in Europe. They don't talk about us nowhere. Unless it's a joke. He done messed up relationship with damn near everybody in the country. America, build a wall, keep them all out. Donald Trump, and calling for the what do you call it? The ban of all Muslims in this country. Oh, fucking idiot. I'm sorry our show is going off, Greenleaf. And now, so if you guys don't know, the thing with Greenleaf was they cut it down. Usually it's about 13 episodes, right? They cut it down to 8 because Corona. In Los Angeles, they were not allowed to film when the governor shut down the city, right? And so now we're not even going to get Queen Sugar. So I guess all these shows are going to start going into reruns because we're not even going to get that until 2021. Right? Ordinarily, we would be expecting Queen Sugar to release now, but they can't work in Hollywood. And who is that dude? Bootsy, little Bootsy? Y'all see that story? Just a sidebar. That story, little Bootsy begging Zuckerberg. Come on, Mark. I need that money to feed my family. I need that, but we can't work. Well, he brought up an interesting point because it's true. You can't have no concert now. So these people who we call celebrities, they're struggling as well because they're not allowed to gather crowds for more than 10 to 20 people. They can't go on concert tours. They're stuck at home just like us. But unfortunately, most of them make their money by touring. Right? So we think of them as all being rich people, but they've been feeding on themselves for all this time. They ain't been able to work. So Mr. Bootsy was on there telling Mark Zuckerberg, please give me back my account. What's the other thing called? Yeah. The one that Mark Zuckerberg owns. Grabbing women by their private parts. That didn't faze him at all. There's so many hoes out in this world, honey, that had the company of Donald Trump. He ain't been no family man. Y'all thought he was at home with like Ozzy and Harriet with that lady? Ain't no way in hell. He ain't paid no one hooker. He ain't paid no one porn star. I don't know if they got lawyers out there chasing people down or what. I wish they start showing their face again. Make a difference, ladies. He been to a whole lot of strip clubs in his time. Yep, Kanye was out there just pretending to be a black Christian pastor. He was doing that for, what was it? The summer, the winter. Now he's something else. I ain't thinking about Kanye. Kanye West is a person who's got grave emotional problems, who is easily manipulated by the Republicans. So if they feel like they can use him to get the black vote or pull any of the black vote from Biden, then they have a very low respect for us. They actually believe that we're gonna go out there and vote for. We're gonna go out there and vote for Kanye West. Kanye West, man, that can't even talk for 15 minutes without embarrassing himself. Some have done viral concerts. How does that work? He said he needed his not his Facebook. What's the other one? Not his Facebook account, but the other one. That's the only way he makes his money. So some kind of way he makes money doing that. Boosie and Snoop are disappointments. Okay. Snoop Dogg always seems to find himself in somebody's movie or something. He does seem to manage to work, but it may be that they can't even make movies anymore. Not for right now. I mean, of course, the studios have probably got stuff backlogged. But as far as people working right now, I think they're all challenged. Uncle Tim, please don't say Boosie. Very dangerous. Why is it dangerous? He did come on and tell Zuckerberg that he needed his channel back open. What's the damn channel called? Y'all know. What's the channel called? Not Facebook, the other one. It did do that. I don't think it's a bad thing. He said, hell, I need some money. I got to make some money. We don't have that many young people on here. I wouldn't worry about it, bro. I wonder why Omarosa quit. Omarosa. Omarosa gave me some good videos, honey. I love talking about her ass. Kanye West, every time he has one of these breakdowns or one of these crazy things of his, he comes out with an album the same week. So when he decided he wanted to be the president, a week and a half later, he released the album. He might be crazy like a fox, although he even looks like he's got issues. Yep, they threw Omarosa out, dragged her out, I think. She was at some dinner, and she came to the dinner, and they told her, oh, no, honey. Your ride is over. Erykah Badu, okay, this is Donette Webster. Erykah Badu did 3 quarantine series from $1 to $3. Oh, you had to pay? Okay. You got to pay to see it? All right. However, for $3. I understand people got to pay their bills, honey. I'm not criticizing. I just thought that his video was funny, but ain't nobody mad at them people trying to get the money. What are you going to do? You can't travel. In most countries, they don't want us there either. So you can't go and give countries, because this thing is a worldwide epidemic. Mm-hmm. Hey, Nathan McCaskill. Kanye is a jackass. Obama said that, and it's been proven it to be true ever since. But anybody who would take Kanye West seriously as a contender, don't waste your vote, people. Don't throw your vote away. I know, like they say, in California, our votes don't really count because we're a Democratic state. So, but I want to vote. People died to first to get the vote, right? So we want to add to the numbers. So they say, oh, your vote ain't gonna count because we know you're gonna be, your state is already Democratic, you know. But we all should vote. That's our right. That's one place where we're supposed to be equal. Not Trump. He wants to eliminate your vote. I don't think too many of them old white people want to go to the polls either, Trump. You think they want to stand out there 16, 17 hours? Because they used to have 1,800 polls, and then you got down now there are 4 polls, 4 places to poll. So you think you're going to limit the vote that way? I don't think they're going to sit out there either. I know they bring their big chairs. They don't break them. Yeah, we need to make every vote count. Every vote. Yes, he's going to be trying to cheat any way he can. We have to overpower him with our vote. Our responsibility. You know, it wasn't even that long ago when women couldn't even vote. That's probably another thing that irritates him. Okay, people. Sorry we didn't get to know current events. I don't know what they are. But thanks for coming in. Please, people, get involved. I mean, talk about it. Talk amongst yourself. Make sure that we all vote, particularly if the damn ballot comes to our house. There should be no excuse for not voting. Right? There's one good thing will come from this thing. Trump is trying to stop these people. I guess they're asking for $3 billion, $3.5 billion to improve. If they wanted the vote to count and they wanted the vote to be safe, then why isn't he out there using some of that $3.5 billion? Why hasn't he got security around these voting boxes where you drop it off at then? He don't want it to work. He don't want it to work. He said it today out of his own goddamn mouth. We must stop them. If we don't give them the money, they cannot mail in the vote. Too stupid to know that he was incriminating himself. That's it, people. Love you guys. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. Thanks, moderators. Thanks, Nikki. All you guys. All right. Love you. Stay safe. Later.